Well, howdy there.
All right.
I got lost in the airport. This is a lot bigger than what I remember.
Yeah.
You go ride some dirt bikes?
Yeah, some
Dirt boards.
Mountain boards, yeah.
I've been doing plenty of that,
So I figured I'd do a little bit. We'll do a little bit of a travel vlog or something.
Let's follow the madness. So,
well, you can't really see too much because it's so dark.
Yeah.
But we got boards back there, and then the last row we've got the sleeping area. Yeah, for this.
This is the living space for the weekend.
Yeah. But yeah, we got the camping cube. So,
and it's full of snacks, right?
Oh, it's full of food. Oh, and it's got something. I got you a birthday present.
Oh, well, thank you.
So.
Ooh, this is stylish. Oh, it's an apron.
It's a shop apron.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's Adam Savage's line of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So I thought you'd really like that.
I get to working on things, and I always need like my pen and my calipers and a screwdriver.
He always talks about his apron and then all this stuff, and then he finally made his own. And every time he talks about it, it's like sounds just like Riley talking about Riley's apron.
I overthink everything. We've almost summited. It's been an arduous journey. There were 3 members of the team, but we ate them. It ended badly for him.
So I figured we'll eat lunch in the car, and then I'll gear up and wander outside for a minute until it gets too cold.
Yeah, the wind is blowing pretty good.
It's always windy up here. It's always windy.
But is it blowing snow over the road?
So over there you can see Yellowstone.
Somewhere out that way. Or maybe it's that way. Or maybe it's that way. I'm really not sure. No, we're like at 10,000 feet, aren't we?
Yeah, this is pretty high up. Oh man. So normally you can basically look over and see into the Yellowstone caldera, and yeah, it's a really cool place to see and look around. But it's still kind of cool to look around, but for different reasons. And it's also really cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. That's about enough.
You've given up.
Yeah. Mission accomplished.
We did survive.
All right, so we've made it to Bozeman.
I'm supervising.
I've assigned Riley the task of removing all the rocks from our campsite.
10 days later.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're setting up camp. And we're right next to the run.
And it's not snowing here either.
Yeah, it's not snowing. So the run is just a hop, skip, and a jump from the where we're setting up our tent. So, yeah. It's like a lot of fun to me. But I better get this tent going. It's a little wet.
Welcome to camp. All of this many. Yeah, we got plenty of vertical, plenty of rain.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been raining and it doesn't look like it's too muddy or sloppy or nothing.
No,
so.
it's great. So is it supposed to clear up by morning?
Yeah, I'm hearing this is kind of the end of it.
Yeah.
And it should be decent tomorrow and even better Sunday. So
yeah.
Sunday might be the fun day.
Got a table.
But regardless, we got camp made.
Yeah. But we're just ready to head out to town and grab some pizza.
That's right. Going downtown. so we can be gracefully face down. Hardest part is just deciding which board to take.
Yeah.
I think I've had the most time on that. So. I want to try this one out. It's just too curious to me.
Okay, I'm gonna try to follow you.
Which run should we do?
The shallow one. That thing's gonna be fast. With those wheels.
Yeah, I know. It's got the runaway wheels on it.
Yeah. So I'll have this one. So this way I can carve. I won't be able to keep up with you, but maybe
you got some weight.
Yeah, maybe you can
She's
carve.
a big girl.
Oh my God! I gotta see you right.
See, how far do I have to go to start? I have to start further down.
It's gonna be stupid fast. Holy crap. Okay, this thing is actually awesome.
Is it gonna? You're gonna race on that one?
I think it actually.
You made your choice.
This thing is gonna be a force to reckon with, man. The bicycle that leads. It actually is pretty sweet.
Nice.
Like you have to work to keep it from going fast.
That looked fun.
We got two of them.
Right, let's go. Come on, buddy.
Yeah! Woo! I won it. I was third place, but I still won. I'm the third loser. Yeah, check it out, baby. Got me a sweet downhill board, some 150 axles. Looks like it runs tall bushings, a bunch of axle offset. We're gonna flip the axles and make this thing hot. It's gonna be super turny. And I got all my fingers, all my skin. No hospital.
Yeah.
I'd say this was a very successful skateboard event. Oh yeah.
I got a ton of different rides on a ton of different boards, which is what I was hoping to get out of it.
All right. Sweet having shuttles.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a little bummed
That Riley broke your board.
I'm a little bummed that this one's broken. Not because it broke, but because I don't have a replacement hanger with me, and I was gonna bring one and I decided not to, because we got so many other things, and it takes so long to take those hangers off. But got runs on this. Took these guys out. Not in the timed runs, but yeah. This thing is a really good board. We put the big wheels on it, and it was a little too much, little too much for us. Very fast.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I wish I was better at this and could have handled that board, but it was scary, man.
Yeah, and then I took the turf board down the whole way.
I was impressed by that.
So that was my brakeless, or my brake run. So
Oh sweet, this does have bearing spacers.
oh, it does. Oh, it's just in the box. Nice.
Score.
That was fun.
The one that I expected to have the best run on, I ended up having the most trouble with. Only because
this guy?
yeah, it got
It's too low.
yeah, and it got sketchy. Not because of like speed wobble or anything, but it would you'd hit rocks.
Yes.
And it would just like upset the whole board, and
yes.
and you couldn't. It would throw the board off line, and I couldn't turn back into my line.
Yeah.
And I realized after watching some of these guys that were really good, what they would do is just hop. They'd be offline,
yes.
and instead of trying to turn and carve the board, they would just hop to just line the board up with the direction they were trying to go.
Yeah, I have to do that a lot when I'm doing the berms and starting.
I mean, it's like, oh yeah, okay, but I just wasn't in the right mindset to like do that.
Yeah. So the reason why this gets so jostled is because the pivot angle is so high. So the rocks you hit have more authority turning the hanger than you do leaning the deck. So you could be trying to keep it stable, but it's just going to absorb the hit, which is good in the sense it can take hits and keep rolling, but it's bad in the sense of controlling your line.
Yeah. And I was just kind of surprised because I got on that board and I expected to...
I'm kind of at the right angle.
I expected to have like a good run on it. And that was actually... I think that board is what I crashed on first. And then basically every run after that I started crashing. Just because I think it humbled me and I got gun shy, and then I realized I was tired. And
yeah, that's what happened. Like I had my last run with this guy. I took the fall, and then I lined up, and I realized I was too tired to take it straight down. I just didn't have the energy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to control it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's going to be a lot of work, and so I got off again and just went around the long way. And
that's where I made the mistake. I should have just given up trying to make a good time and just gone for a good cruise, but I ended up forcing myself to take the faster lines with the more aggressive rocks and boulders, and it just totally upset. I don't know, I wasn't in the right groove for it. But I had fun. I got some laps in, got some board runs, and
ooh, so should we do this? Should we take the trucks off, the brake trucks, and replace the broken truck?
oh, and do a 50-50 setup?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
Now
that the pressure's off, I just want to cruise. I want to figure out.
And I want to go, because the guy mentioned
the ditch and stuff.
The ditch, yeah. And I'm so impressed also by how far you went.
I know, that was pretty crazy.
So it went all the way.
I would have hit the fence had I gone just a little bit faster.
Yeah, that thing has the capability, just not even bombing, to go all the way to the fence down here. So anyway, it's all good.
Oh, you're out. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're testing my limits here, buddy.
This is the slope that these lie. How's that on this? Is that just like...
It's possible. It's just crazy how the bindings are so necessary. Come on, yeah.
Ulo.
Were you waving hello or goodbye?
we shall find out.
Well, it ain't a race. We're just looking for feedback on it.
See what happens. It's so fast.
I hope that's a good thing.
Oh, that's not a bad thing. That wasn't bad at all. It slides so good. And when I wanted to go, it was like, oh, we're sliding.
That's what I like about it, is I can turn sharp enough to break traction, but it'll let me bring the traction back.
I feel like I was hauling ass.
You were. We couldn't even get on your tail or nothing.
It
So
goes so fast in a straight line. It's just like...
So you do
except-
recognize the straight line speed.
Oh yeah, that's like the way to go on it.
So what about turning? I'm curious.
I would have to ride the board a lot more to get used to it.
Yeah, well, it took me all day to kind of get comfortable with it, just because I'm expecting it to work like a regular mountain board.
Correct. And that's like kind of like how I'm feeling with it. But I know if I got a few runs on it, it would be no problem.
Yeah, for me, the biggest thing, because I'm used to riding those without any bindings.
Right.
So to ride that with bindings is challenging. I want the trike. I like the trike.
Yeah, the trike's fun. Oh, I need to try one of those.
They run away though.
That's totally fine.
They like speed. So take the long, slow road, because it will turn it into a fast road. Woo! The trike.
The brakes don't work.
Oh, you tested it though. Hey, brakes only slow you down.
Oh, this thing's...
It carves good, doesn't it?
I don't know. It's going straight.
Oh, well, it'll do that really good too. That was the pinnacle of technology in its day. That was as good. That was as good as it got. That was the future. How does it feel to ride the future? We survived. Got all my hands and my fingers and my limbs and my breakfast cereals.
You have any final thoughts? And what we learn? What is there a key thing we learned, or?
Brakes are good.
Brakes are good,
but you don't need them. You can still get down a hill and stop without brakes. So I don't like bindings. That was really what I learned. I don't know.
I think my big takeaway was the latest version of the trucks nails it. It can be stiffer than it needs to be, and it should be able to loosen up and make it as loose as it needs to be, and they seem to be just bulletproof, except for when the bolt fell out.
Well, there is that.
But the truck didn't fall apart.
That is true.
We didn't even know. We don't even know when the bolt fell out.
You would have known if the kingpin fell out. Don't worry, it would have told you.
All right.
Well, thank you. It's been an epic adventure. I got to ride dirt boards with David. Don't get to do that every day.
I do.
Well, I apologize for that. And yeah, I guess we're getting into fall time, so it'll be snow skate season soon.
Yeah, hopefully we get some snow skate stuff going.
So we'll have to plan some snow time play time.
All right.
I guess this has been Longboard technology on the mountain boards. Over and out.
All right, we got the van. It is almost midnight, and we've been going to bed at like 9 this whole trip because it's been such hard days. So I am tired, but I'm dealing with this right now. This is a very flat tire. It's not supposed to be horizontal like this. So we do have this spare. That's nice. However, I only got the jack and everything. See these sockets? Those sockets are not deep enough for these. So I have to wait for someone to come and help me out. So I'm just gonna get in the van here. So I'm just gonna lay down here. I got this. This is the sleeper cabin for the ride up. So me and Riley would switch out on the drive. One of us would be back here and the other would be driving. But now it's a good place to wait for some roadside assistance. So its battery's borked. So we brought the pump for the mountain board tires. It's a little battery powered pump, and I got it because it's nice for the mountain board tires. But this saved my butt because I was on the side of the freeway where it's 80 miles an hour, and I had a completely flat tire, and I was able to pump it up to 35 before the battery on the pump wore out, and that got me 8 miles here to a dyno care. So that's a lot nicer than side of the freeway. So I might try to take a nap. But once they fix the tire, I'm gonna have to take a nap anyway, so one way or another, taking a nap. Longboard technology. Alright. So the saga continues. So the roadside assistance wasn't able to set anything up for me this late, which was kind of terrible. But they referred me to another company, and they open at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I don't like that. So I had already got a tire repair kit from the gas station, and it was too crappy and it didn't work. So I decided at that point to get my toolbox and do whatever I could do to make it work. I had to modify the tool and other things. So it seems to have worked, and so I filled up the tire. I plugged the tire, filled it up. The gas station has an air pump, so I got enough air to get me over to the pump, and then got full. And so I drove over for the 8 or 9 miles over to this company that they referred that opens at 8 in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get some sleep here for an hour or so, and if after that time the tire pressure has held and it's still good, I think I'll be good to go, and I'll be well rested enough to finish the trip and make it home. If not, I'm right outside this place, and I won't have to pay a bunch of money to have them come get me, because I've already come here. So that's where we're at. I just gotta get some sleep, because yeah, right now at the present moment, the biggest thing stopping me from getting home is not the tire, it's the fact that I'm so tired. So there we go, over and out. All right, I woke up with a bloody nose. It's been getting really dry. Tire pressure's still there. It's been an hour and a half, and we've got the pump, and this is also charged and ready to go. So we got the tire and we got the backup. So I'm just gonna go 65, make my way back. Should be good, and then I can go to sleep for real. Have a shower, get clean. All right, it's almost 4 o'clock. Going good. It's time for me to get some breakfast. I'm having bacon and cheese and mashed potatoes. Alright, just gonna let that sit for a few minutes. Eat, and then I'll keep going. The tire's still looking good, so But I'll give it another check before I head off. All right, made it back. The tire plug held up. Where is it? It's gonna be down here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. There it is. There, should be able to see that. Tire plug's right here. Seems to be all right. So there we go. I'm going to bed. I did get a couple more sleep stops in, but yeah, I've been in that car, let's see, 16 hours for a 6.5 hour drive. So very fun.